Moving on from there, it's APL Apollo the management that is joining us on the show. We'll talk to Sharad Mahendra. He's the whole-time director of APL Apollo to get a sense of how the quarter has been for the company. Sharad, morning. Thanks for joining in. Sharad, it's interesting because we're sort of picking up a diverging trend with regard to your earnings. Standalone numbers were stellar. Your net profits are up a whopping 180% from 6.5 crores last year to nearly 18.5 crores this year. But you're consolidated on a consolidated sort of level, your numbers look very subdued. Can you explain to me what is going on?
Yes, Meena. Basically, if we see the quarter one consolidated numbers, when we compare with maybe last year quarter one, we have seen that the revenue growth is there in almost close to 18%. Volumes have increased by 11%. But yes, the profit levels are down. The reason is that we have to remember that in quarter one of last financial year, there was an exceptional movement which happened in the steel industry in February 2016, wherein Government of India introduced the minimum import price, and which saw a sudden spike in steel prices starting from February 16. So which resulted in, as our industry being a raw material steel intensive industry, the entire impact of the price increase was passed. And the margins which we got in quarter one of last financial year were a bit of an exception. But if we compare with quarter four of last fiscal, sequential quarter, our profits have improved despite reporting the current numbers. They are improved by almost, the growth in EBITDA level is almost close to 16 to 17% over Q4. So we are maintaining the guidance of what we have given of EBITDA per ton of 3,200 to 3,500. And we are confident that we'll be maintaining that level throughout the year.
Right. So when is it fair for us to assume or expect, Sharad, that these numbers will start looking positive again? So on a consolidated basis, you did say that there was an exceptional item. Is it fair to assume the next quarter that should be reflected?
Yes, basically we see quarter two, July and August, we have witnessed a significant increase in the volume growth, which is close to almost 27% over last year, first 2 months of quarter two. And we are expecting a growth in excess of 20% in this quarter, in quarter two. And we are confident that the numbers will be back to the same in this quarter alone, because there will be no exceptional items which will be present there. So we are confident we'll be back in the current quarter only.
Right. Can we expect sort of any expansion plans going ahead from your company? Are you working on very ambitious plans which should of course then support your top line?
Yeah. See, basically that we have already, what we have informed earlier also, that we are on track to reach a capacity of 2 million ton within this financial year. We started the year with a capacity of 1.3 million. Some capacity additions have taken place and it is a continuous process throughout the year. But by this year end, we will definitely be with a capacity of 2 million ton which will get commissioned. Some of the impact of this capacity addition will be witnessed in the second half of the current fiscal, and the full capacity will be available for us in the next financial year, which is FY19.
What are your margins currently at, Sharad?
Can you repeat, please?
I said, what are your margins currently at?
Margins, as we see that, as I told you, that being almost 75 to 80% dependent on steel, we are maintaining our margins, EBITDA level margins at around 3,300 to 3,500 rupees per ton, and that will remain as it is. We expect going forward, and likely to improve in the next financial year in FY19, because we are adding capacities of value-added products which are better margins. And also there is a development that we are signing a joint venture with a Japanese company, bringing in a new product and new technology, which will be signed maybe very soon in the current financial year, and that product will be available in the first half of FY19 for us, which is a new product, new technology for the first time in India.
Sharad, also help me understand this, right? You've talked to us about your aggressive expansion plans, the tie-up with the Japanese company, adding new value-added products. So how are you funding all these expansions?
See, as we have said that to reach 2 million ton capacity, the capex which was required, majority of the funding has already been done from internal accruals only. We have not gone ahead. And almost close to about 100 crores which is remaining will be invested, which includes the maintenance capex also, apart from this capacity expansion, which will be done from our internal accruals only. So we are not going ahead. But yes, keeping in mind, we are always open to various options available in the market and reduce our costs So we are going ahead with a 200 crore non-convertible debenture provision in this year. So as and when it is required to reduce our high debt cost and also be ready in case any future opportunity comes. So that is what the plan is, but it is all from internal accruals presently.
But any sort of, any sort of plans that are more concrete in nature right now, apart from the convertible debentures? Give me the timeline that you're working with on that front as well, please.
That front, we plan to be ready with that maybe by this end of quarter 3. And as and when the requirement comes, we will be utilizing that.
Right, so end of quarter 3. And also, are you comfortable with the debt on your books? I mean, any other plans, anything else that you're working on to reduce or retire some amount of debt this year?
See, yes, we are comfortable right now. If you see, along with our working capital, and the total debt is in the range of 650 to 700 crores, which is a comfortable level with the kind of revenue we are generating and the kind of business we are generating. So right now we have, but yes, going forward, we definitely have plans to reduce the debts, because after reaching 2 million ton capacity, maybe we will be consolidating and working on the utilization of this capacity, which may take about a year or two. So maybe no further major expansions will be there. So in that case, maybe we will be reducing our debts going forward in next 2 to 3 years.
Also, Sharad, you did say that you're improving your product mix by adding some value-added products. So what is the breakdown of that product mix that we're looking at? So how much percent is expected to come in from value-added products in the next couple of quarters?
See, if you see of our total product portfolio, close to about 65 to 70% of our product portfolio is a niche product. In addition, within this niche product, there are a lot of value-added products which is basically catering to specific segments, whether it is the coastal market or where a special product is required, or greenhouses or solar segment which is growing, for which we have already tied up with Next Tracker, and we will be starting the business with Next Tracker in second half, maybe from October or November of 2017. So all these things will add to our percentage of our total product mix by increasing the product portfolio of value-added products. So this is all a mix of pre-galvanized pipes, hot dip galvanized pipes, solar segment, and then our commissioning of the new technology, which is the direct forming technology, wherein we have commissioned one of the lines which is exclusive in the country, which caters to the construction and infrastructure segment in a big way, which is basically today import dependent. Those kind of products are not available in the Indian market. So we have already started in the current month, just about a week, 10 days back, and that is likely to improve our margins further going forward.
Right, thanks, Sharad, and of course, good luck with business going ahead. We'll try and touch base with you again as well to get an update on how business is looking. The stock at a positive start in today's trade. It's up about 0.5%. Remember, it's been on the weakling in the last couple of days post its earnings, seeing some recovery in trade right now. Well, moving on from there,